Under the cold, damp termite mound, as dawn was just spreading over the savanna, the whole group of meerkats had already started waking up. But Pico was still curled up in the dark corner. She was the smallest in the group, easy to spot with a patch of cream fur under her chin, and also the one who loved sleeping in the most. Suddenly, whap! A handful of dry dirt flew straight into Pico's face. He leapt up, sneezing nonstop, then angrily poked his nose out of the cave. Right in front of him was a southern golden-billed hornbill. The bird tilted its head, looking at Pico as if to say, "Come on, get up, breakfast time already." Pico shook the dust off his fur irritably, but still ran after the flock. Because even though this bird was annoying, it was his most important friend every morning. While Pico was busy pulling a scorpion out of a rock crevice, the hornbill suddenly froze. It lifted its head and looked up at the sky. Above, a giant dark shadow was circling. The martial eagle, the assassin of the skies. The flamingo immediately flapped its wings violently and sounded the alarm. Pico was startled, leaving its prey behind and darting toward the nearest termite mound. The whole group followed, slipping quickly into the burrow. Right after that, the eagle's talons swooped down exactly where Pico had just stood. Pico poked its head out of the cave and looked at the bird on the branch. This time, it wasn't angry anymore. An unpleasant cry had just saved its whole family. But the danger wasn't over yet. As the whole group had just left the termite mound, Pico, distracted by watching the hornbill, fell behind. From the dry grass, a jackal silently lunged out. Pico panicked and ran toward the group, while the predator's teeth were just a few centimeters from its tail. The hornbill immediately sounded the alarm. The mother mongoose and a few adults turned back, raised their fur, made loud calls, and blocked the jackal's path. After narrowly escaping death, the mongooses moved to a dry mud patch. There, a huge warthog was lying down to rest. On its thick, cracked skin and mud were countless ticks. For the warthog, it was just itchy. For the mongooses, it was a feast. The flea is the fastest. It jumps onto the humped pig's back, uses its teeth to pick off each tick, and then crunches them. The humped pig squints its eyes, breathes out softly, as if enjoying a spa day in the prairie. But the wilderness never stays peaceful for long. From a patch of dirt near the mudflat, a Cape Cobra slithered out. It raised its head, spread its hood, eyes coldly locked onto Pico. Pico froze. The snake lunged. In an instant, the mother mongoose shoved Pico to the side. The strike slammed into the dry mud just a few centimeters from its feet. The adults immediately scattered, surrounding it, but not recklessly. They kept moving constantly, causing the snake to lose its way. Finally, the Cape Cobra backed off and disappeared into a crevice. Pico watched the snake trail in the mud. He understood. Surviving means knowing when to stay away. When the sun sets, the whole swarm returns to the anthill. But the darkness brings the final danger. Inside the anthill, The whole colony curled around the young ones. Pico lay near the entrance, still keeping his eyes open to look outside. He was still tiny, still different, but no longer the weakest. Mongooses are not the biggest animals on the savanna. They don't have the massive body of a hyena, the deadly talons of a martial eagle, or the venom of a Cape Cobra. But in the wild, strength is not always about size. One of the greatest strengths of mongooses is their speed, courage, and teamwork. A single mongoose may look small and vulnerable, but when the whole group acts together, they become much harder to attack. They warn each other, surround threats, distract predators, and protect their young with everything they have. Their sharp claws help them dig quickly for insects, scorpions, eggs, and small reptiles. Their sensitive noses help them find food hidden under hard soil. Their low, flexible bodies allow them to slip through grass, rocks, bushes, and narrow burrow entrances when danger appears. But mongooses also have very clear weaknesses. They are small, light, and easy targets for larger predators. From the sky, a martial eagle can strike in seconds. On the ground, jackals, snakes, and hyenas can turn one careless moment into a deadly mistake. For a young mongoose like Pico, falling just a few steps behind the group can put his life at risk. That is why mongooses do not survive by strength alone. They survive through awareness, cooperation, and trust. And on the savanna, that cooperation does not only happen within their own species. Southern yellow-billed hornbills often follow mongoose groups while they forage. When the mongooses dig through the soil, insects, lizards, and other small prey are flushed out into the open. That gives the hornbill an easy meal. But the hornbill gives something back. From a branch, or while moving above the grass, it can see farther than the mongooses can. It can spot danger from the sky or movement in the grass before the group notices. One sharp alarm call from the hornbill can send the whole mongoose family running for cover before an eagle, jackal, or hyena gets too close. It is a powerful relationship. One animal works the ground, the other watches from above. They may not need each other every second, but together, their chances of survival become much higher. The same kind of connection can happen with the warthog. Ticks and parasites on a warthog's skin cause irritation and discomfort. But for mongooses, those same parasites are a protein-rich meal. When the mongooses climb onto the warthog and pick ticks from its dried mud and rough skin, the mongooses get food while the warthog gets relief. Nature is full of these quiet partnerships. Not every alliance is friendly in the way humans understand friendship. Most of the time, it is about survival. One species gains food, another gains warning, another gains protection or relief from parasites. Each animal has strengths. Each animal has weaknesses. But when their needs connect, the savanna becomes a little less dangerous. Pico may be small, he may be different, and at first, he may seem like the weakest member of the group. But after facing danger from the sky, from the grass, from the mud, and from the darkness, he learns the most important lesson of all. Survival is not about fighting alone. Survival means listening to warnings, staying close to your group, trusting the eyes of others, working with unlikely allies, and protecting what you love. Because in the wild, the strongest animal does not always live the longest. Sometimes, the ones who survive are the ones who know how to cooperate.